Hello, singer. So let's talk about song list. How do we come up with a song list? Okay, we're gonna talk about two ways. So the first one is you taking your intimate moment, seeking the face of God, and God directing you towards a particular direction for that Sunday. Option two is you have a theme that is going on in your church that week. You know the sermon and you want to align with that sermon. Or the pastor approached you and asked you to sing towards a particular direction so that the Sunday service is aligned towards one direction. So let's talk about option one. And my personal opinion, you should seek the face of God the moment you know that you have an assignment. The same way when you know you have an interview on Monday or Tuesday, you will prepare for that interview thoroughly because you want to miss the job, not because you did not prepare, but just because they didn't choose you or they chose someone else for their own reasons. Okay. So the moment you know that you have an assignment on this particular Sunday, this date, immediately you know that you have an assignment. You should be intentional to dedicate time and seek the face of God. Now, when you seek the face of God and God directs you towards a particular direction, for example, Holy Spirit. Now it's your time, it's now your job to go and look for lists of songs talking about Holy Spirit so that your list is not confused. You're not taking people to this direction, then this direction. That shows that you don't have a specific goal for your assignment that day. Okay? But if you have a goal that this is what the Lord put in my heart and this is my goal, then after Sunday, it's very easy for me to now come and ask myself, Hamisi, I was given an assignment and this was the voice of God told me like this. Was I faithful? Did I deliver? In as much as people will say, oh, you sang well, you blessed me. But there is that time, that moment where you call yourself for a meeting and you know I delivered or I did not deliver. We always know. You know, even when someone says, you sang well, deep within us, we know whether we delivered or not. Okay. So let's do an example. I have prayed and God has led me to songs talking about Him molding me, nurturing me. This is how my song list would look like. This is not a specific one. I'm just going to do random songs that will come to my mind. Okay, just to show you a practical example of what I'm talking about. So I'll do something like Nifanye kama wewe unifinyange nifinyange 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 unifanye kuwa kama upendavyo. Take my heart and form it. Take my mind, transform it. Take my will. I give myself away so you can use me. My life is not my own. To you I belong. I give myself to you. Sorry, I've gone so fast. Of course, you will let every song soak in before you go to the next one. Bonus tip, you need to know, are you going to sing this song on the same key or different keys? If you have a good musical ear and you want to sing this song on different keys, then that is now the role of practice. You will agree with the vocalist, you'll agree with the MD that this song I'll sing it on this key and this one on this key. Now, if you know your songs you're going to sing different keys, you just don't start from nowhere. You will distract the presence of God, sorry to say. Because imagine we are deep in worship. Then from nowhere, we hear you off key. of course, He will distract us and we will open our eyes. If our eyes were closed and we were listening and worshiping and enjoying the presence of God, He will distract us. Okay. So to avoid that, before you transition to the next song, signal the keyboardist that you are going. Okay. So if there's a language you use with your hands or your eyes, you can do that. And another best option is speak the words of the next song. As people are praying and everything, speak the words of the next song. The keyboardists, the instrumentalists, they know. So they will transition. They'll give you the next key and the intro. And it will be smoothless and flawless and no one will know. It's you and the team that will know that this is happening because you have a clue of what you're supposed to be doing. And all this great music, they prepare. They just don't happen. They sit down, they arrange everything. They know from this we'll do this song will be, So we also need to be intentional in as much as it's not a recording or anything. We are in the presence of God. God has given us an assignment. We should be faithful to do that assignment to the best level that God has given us. Okay? And if you know you have a problem with transitioning keys, then don't give yourself pressure. Choose one key, like what I did. Choose one key that you are comfortable to sing all the songs. And BGV, be flexible. Now, this is where you adjust. This is where you adjust the melody. The sopranos can do the melody, the tenors can do the melody, the altos can do the melody, depending with the song. Okay? Provided the worship leader is comfortable. But don't be pressured to sing in a certain key to make the BGV comfortable. You are the one that should be comfortable before them. Because they are flexible. They can adjust. They can swap voices. But if you are not comfortable, my friend, we will know. Because we will hear you either shouting or too deep, or we will just know you're not comfortable by how you sound. And even yourself, you'll not be able to give yourself fully. Okay? I hope this helps. And you can comment below on maybe another medley we can talk about, or anything we can talk about that we face as Christians, as artists, as congregation. Thank you for your time and see you on the next one.